protesters are still camped on Wall Street, voicing their anger at what they perceive to be the injustices of big business and bank bailouts. This weekend will see the start of the Occupy London Stock Exchange movement, and thousands are expected to take part. I'm now joined by one of the organisers, Ronan McNern. Ronan, how many people are you actually expecting to turn up?
We can only go by Facebook and the numbers that are there, which are entirely unreliable. In terms of people who have liked or the page on Facebook, it's over 13,000 now. I would say it's probably heading towards 14,000, with over 5,000 saying that they will attend the event tomorrow. And
how long do you think it will go on for?
It's kind of indefinite. We don't know. It's kind of up to the assemblies once we're in place to kind of decide what the future is. So I can't really answer that. It's really up. It's not about me making a decision or any of the people who are supporting it at the moment. It's about when people get on the ground and start having assemblies and start the conversation. That's when those kind of decisions will be made.
And what are you hoping to achieve?
What it's really about is opening up a space and a dialogue to talk about some of the issues that are going on, both in London, the UK, and beyond. Obviously, there's been for a very long time issues in the financial industry which are affecting people across the board. What this is about tomorrow is actually creating a space where people can come together, talk about the issues, the inequalities, the social and economic issues, and start trying to address them, because there has not been a proper conversation that actually involves the general public. Some would portray this movement as the 99% versus the 1%. I can only speak for myself, and I don't claim to speak for everybody involved, every supporter, because everybody will have different reasons for coming. But the core of that is around the financial issues and the regulation of that financial industry, as well as the government and the media and police, the system. What it is, it's about creating a dialogue, not against the 1%, the privileged 1%, who the system is structured to ensure, get richer and retain more power, whilst the rest of the 99% don't. It's about actually creating a dialogue. We want to talk to those financiers because they are very much part of the solution.
One of the main criticisms of the New York movement is that there are lots of groups with their own agenda and there isn't one clear aim. Do you think this is going to be a problem in London?
Well, I would put the question back to you, to be honest, and say, with any movement, does there have to be one specific aim? This is the start of something. It's not that tomorrow it's all going to end. This is the start of something, and and movements grow and build and form and define themselves. So I wouldn't position this. It's going to take time for people to talk. Understand the issues, because one of the big things that needs to be done is to educate people, because through the media, if we look at the hacking scandal or some of the financial stuff, the public are not getting the full information. So one of the key things about that is for people who are being involved in politics, who are not involved in politics, to come and learn and share information.
The finance industry is one of the key contributors to the UK economy. Aren't you endangering a key source of tax revenue by targeting big banks and big business?
I think there are many other industries that would say that they benefit the industry, and they haven't been given the support that the financial sector has. They also haven't been given bailouts, which haven't been asked to pay for. I mean, the normal person on the street, if you have been given a loan, you expect to pay it back, whereas what has happened actually since the recession is that the public sectors are the people, workers in the public sector, as well as the people who are some of the most vulnerable in society, are being affected by the actions of a few. I wouldn't say that it's everybody in the financial sector, definitely not. But there are a few. There are people within there who are part of that 1% who have taken us to this point.
OK, thank you, Ronan. We'll continue to monitor the protests on both sides of the Atlantic here on Dukascopy TV, but for now, goodbye.